I gotta get him now because I've already hit him once. I gotta get him. There we go. Persistence, my friends. Persistence will get you the moose. Yo, what is up, guys? Today is the day. It's your boy Jen, and we're back with another episode of Medieval Dynasty. We got our wife. I got you guys through the tutorial on the first part. Now, this is going to be the official first episode of our Medieval Dynasty series. So, this is EP1, baby. So, today we're going to try to move our base to another settlement area and build up our community. Start making the buildings, start making the jobs, all that good stuff. So, I appreciate you guys. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow. And without further ado, let's get into it. Look at wifey, about to go to work.
Only a few more months of this burden,
Let's
and
go.
I'll get 2 years of maternity leave.
2 years, okay, girl. Oh yeah, because she gonna have the baby, whatever. All right, so we can pull out the hammer. Let's tear this stuff down. I can't do it in that view. There we go. See, I don't know what it is, but third person, I just suck. Can't do it. Ooh, that's kind of loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. That's kind of loud. I can tell. All right. Oh, we got some more skills. We got some farming points. Let's go ahead and max out our orchard. All right, all that's good. So the area that we want to move to is going to be right here. Now, some other areas that I would recommend if you would like to build would be this area right here because there's a cave right here. So I would build up on this area right here. A lot of trees, a lot of stuff. Um, so yeah. Another area that's really good to build, especially when you're first starting out, is right here by the waterfall. There's a cave right here, a waterfall. You got all this flat area over here, and then you're really close to the big main town here in Pestovia. Another area that you can build in would be right here off this river. Good for fishing and all that good stuff. And then you got a cave right here that you could use to get, your ores and your copper and your tin and all that good stuff. So, but we're going to move up here. And the reason I picked this area is because there's a cave, of course. It's a flat area and it's kind of like up here away from all the other towns and stuff. So I don't have to worry about being too close. I like my own space. I don't like to be too close to other towns and things. So that's where we're headed. That's where we're about to build. Let's go. So look how beautiful this is right here. So beautiful. And you see it's all flat. I love it. I love it out here. Got a wheelbarrow out here. Maybe we got some. Anything in here? Oh, some limestone. Use the limestone to put on your stone houses to make sure it's insulated or whatever. There's our cave. This is going to be our cave right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorite spots to build. Alright, so I'm going to start out over here. I like to go in this little corner right here and build my little place. I'll take that. I'll take that. So I'll come right here. And right now, we're just going to build, well, let's see. We're going to build us a nice size home. We got a kid on the way. So I usually just back it up as far as I can go. That way I'm kind of out the way. Like right here. Boom. Alright, let's see. That was all the stones we had. So I need, what, 2 more? Alright, so we're going to build this house up. Let's do it. Now, I don't like chopping the trees down like in the area that I'm building. just because I like the decor. But you don't want to spend a lot of time running around trying to find a tree to smash too. So just make sure if you like the trees that are in your area and you don't want them to disappear completely, don't take the stump away. But if you do, if you're like, man, I don't want a tree to ever grow here, da da da, you can use your shovel and you can dig this stump up for one extra log. But I'm gonna leave the stumps there because I like the trees, man. I want them to grow back. All right, now that we have our house built, what you do is you walk up to this sign right here, and when you want to assign this house to you, you just hold down A or whatever button it is for you. Hold it down, and then boom. Now I gotta go back to the old house, get the water and all the stuff that I had at the old house, and bring it down here. But the cool thing is, my wife, she's gonna start walking this way, and she's gonna eventually walk and move into that house right there from the old house. So now I'm gonna go back to the old place where we were before and break everything down over there, except for the resource storage center. That's the only thing I'm gonna leave over there, just in case if I'm over in that area and I need to get access my storage, I can access it right there. So yeah, let's do it. And see, look who we've stumbled upon. So now that we assigned that other house and the other building, there's my wife. Now she's walking to the other village with her pooch. It's pretty cool. And let's say you have like a bunch of villagers and you move your base, you'll see like a horde of people just walking. It's pretty cool. It's realistic, that they're actually like walking instead of, just popping up in the place. They actually have to walk to get there. All right, so now that I'm here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to destroy this house. I'm actually going to move it all the way with me, all the way to the other house. So how you do that is, not me putting up my fist. Not me not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Hold on. Yeah, you pull up the hammer. Then you come here to move. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it like this, right? And then I'm just going to run down to where the new base is. And I'm going to carry this with me and place it wherever I want to place it. That way I can start recruiting some people and they can live in this house without me having to get the materials all over again. All right, so now you see that I've came all the way back to my new base with the house. I can just place it right here for right now until I know exactly where, I want to start the build. All right, so now I got to come over here and drop that food and water off into this chest so that my wife is good. You can see the difference in this house. It's a little bit different than the one before. It's the second level one. So, put some roasted meat in there, some rye bread, salted fish. That should be good. And then I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook the rest of the meat that I have. So now that we know where we want to start building our first community, what I like to do is I like to look at my extraction, survival, farming, animals, production, services, and storages. So the first thing that I would do is I would build an extra storage, another storage, just like we built before. You can start off with the lowest one because you can always upgrade later. So like there's storage 2, and it tells you that you need planks, logs, stones. You can go ahead and build the first one, which is usually the easiest one to build. And then later on, when you get those materials, you can upgrade your base as you go forward. So we're just going to put the basics down for right now. So I know I'm probably going to have more than one storage unit. So I usually like to put my storage unit like next to the cave because that's where most of the supplies are going to go and stuff like that. So I'll push it up as close to this rock as I can get it. And if I need to move it, I can. Boom. Go into build mode. Alright, we got to get the supplies. We're going to build this thing up. Storage unit in progress, baby. Alright, so we finally got the storage shed done. It took us all day to get this put together. So I come to the realization that I want some help to build this community. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the village and see if we can recruit a lumberjack and maybe an excavator. Maybe I can get a woman and a man, maybe the same age. The women can be the excavator and the man can be the lumberjack. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to go to Klonika. I can never say the names right, but we're going to go and see what we got over there and see if we can recruit some people to come help us out. But as you can see, this is the storage. It's nice. I'm going to go ahead and dump some stuff in here that I don't need. So, copper axe. Stone axe. I know I need that bag. We'll drop this stuff in here for now. And all this stuff as well. Cool. Alright, we'll dump all that stuff off. And we'll head over to Klonika and see if they have a man and a woman there that we can recruit. The duck scared the crap out of me. We're gonna, while we're here, we might as well check out this little fishing area, which is really close to camp. It's always good to check these places out so you can get like extra materials and stuff like that. I can't see. All right, here we go. You can take the cups, like the little clay cups. You can take. Oh, we found another bag. More clay stuff. All right. Oh, is that a copper hammer? Some coin. So it's always good every time you come to an area. We got some planks. You check it out. Because you never know what you're going to find. Empty. Bucket. See, I'll need that bucket for water, so that's good. Another bucket. Let's go. Anything in here? Oh, got some flax. Okay. Nothing there. It does say empty, but I still open it. I don't know why. Found some coin, and we found a hat. Another bucket. Got some fishing spears. Perfect. This will be good for when we set up our fishermen. Oh, another sack of coins. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's head over to town and see if we can recruit us some people. So we finally made it to Klonika. Alright. I like this base a lot. It's really, really small. I think it's the smallest one on the map. But it's cute. And here in Klonika, you can get pigs. Let's see. I think they're over here. I know that. Yeah, here you go. Yep. So you can come over here, buy a pig, a male, a female. They got little babies. The babies are cheaper, but the babies don't produce as much as the adults. And also, when you get adult pigs, you can breed and make a lot of pigs. So, but I'll do an animal tutorial. And but right now we're good. We don't need animals yet. We still got to work on the base. So once we get the base situated, we'll definitely be looking to put animals there and stuff like that. So, but we're gonna come over here and see if we can recruit any of these fine people here. Now, the trick to getting people is you want to look at their stats, and then you want to get people that are close to the same age. So he's 20. She's 27. 26.
Maybe I'll start. I've been sober since last autumn.
And 28. So our best bet is to get her and him, because the closer they are to the right age, the easier it'll be for them to actually, you know, develop a relationship and actually have a child. So your NPCs can have children, which is pretty cool.
How is life treating you?
So we're gonna take him. Let's go. And we're gonna
Oh,
take
it's you
her.
again.
Boom, we got our 2 people. Let's go. Now we need to go back to
Don't you
base and
realize
make
they
sure
can
that
only
we can
drink what you
assign
bring
them
us?
to their
People in
home,
this realm are
and also
unable
make
to
sure they
survive
have
in
food,
nature.
water,
Don't laugh.
and all
It's a
that
common
good stuff.
condition.
I like to run back to base and do it, but I'm gonna show you a little shortcut that you might not know. Boom, you come here, go to management. It shows you all your people right here. There's my wife, she's good. The morale's not the best, but we'll work on that. So we'll go to Darwood, click on his name, and then you see empty slot, simple small home. We'll put him in there, and then we'll do the same thing for hopefully his wife. As of right now, they're just roommates, but if they like each other, if their traits match and everything's good, they'll start a family and all that good stuff. So we got them into their house. Now I have to go back to base and build them their jobs. We're going to do an excavation shed and a lumberjack. That way they can help me get logs and sticks and planks and stuff like that so that I can build a lot faster. So let's do it. All right, so we made it back to our little area where we're going to start building our little community. And as you can see, they're assigned here. Their mood isn't that great, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. So now we want to go to extraction. We don't have enough for the second one yet, so we're just going to make the first one. And I usually just like to put it close to their house. And see, once we get, you know, a little bit more developed, we're going to decorate. We're going to put like logs on the ground and planks on the ground and chairs and tables and all that kind of good stuff. But we have to, you know, we're pretty much starting off fresh. So we're going to go ahead and build up this woodshed. We're going to put our man to work on the woodshed. Then we're going to build an excavation shed. And when we build the excavation shed, we're going to put her in the excavation shed. So let's get the materials. All right, now that we got our lumberjack woodshed area completed, as well as the excavation shed over here, which is right in front of the mine, we have to assign, which you can do through your management tab. Go to management, tab over to extraction now that you have these here, and we'll go ahead and assign their jobs and assign their workstations. So you go to the first empty slot, and we want Otilia to work at the excavation shed. Now, what you do is you'll tab over. If you see on the right side, you'll tab over. It says Edit Assignments. You'll click on that. And these are the things that we want her to do. Now, when you look at each one, you see copper, ore, stone, clay, limestone, straw. It'll tell you what tools she'll need to complete that job. So, we want her to collect stone. We want her to collect clay, and we want her to collect limestone. Maybe we'll just collect all. We'll just collect all because we can. Once you have everything set, and you accept the assignments, they'll come over to the right side, and then you can increase the intensity of what you need. So we're gonna need. Let me see. I press A to change the intensity. We're gonna need a lot of stone because eventually we're going to change all our log houses for stone houses. So we're definitely going to need stone. We're going to need clay for the workshop eventually. So we'll put that at like 15. Limestone we're going to need. So we'll put that at like 20. Because you use the limestone to reinforce the regular stone to make it more comfortable for your villagers. Straw, we'll probably put that at like 5. And the rest we'll put into copper ore. So the things that she needs is pickaxes and shovels. So what you're going to do is you're going to run over here to the excavation shed that you just assigned. You're going to go to the crafting and you're going to make as many pickaxes as you can. So right now I can only make 3. So I'm going to make 3 pickaxes. And then I'm going to make shovels as well. That way she can get her clay and get whatever stone she needs to get. Let me see. Can I even get the shovels right now? Nope, because I need to go get some logs. But I can go ahead and put the shovels in here that I do have. Let me see. I might have some shovels already. Put the stone axes in there. Yeah, I think that's it. I gotta make some I gotta go get some more logs so I can make some shovels. And then she'll be able to get us clay. So if you see at the top left, you see that like workstation and it says 4. Now it says 1 because I have to get the shovels. So whenever like a tool runs out or your people get like they run out of tools to do the job, they will it'll alert you up top to let you know that hey, you're running out of tools in this area. You need to go make some more. Now, once you get a blacksmith, which is something we're definitely gonna get, you'll be able to make him make tools. Like he'll be able to make tools for you. You won't have to worry about it as much. But I'll definitely show you guys how to do that when we get there. But I'm gonna chop these trees down real quick. See if I can make some shovels. I'm gonna at least want to get 2 shovels. That way, it'll give us a little bit of production. Oh. All right. So how many shovels can we craft now? Boom. We can craft 4. Now, the better the shovel or the tool, the longer it's going to last. So we're just doing like the bare basics right now. So they won't last that long, but they'll last long enough for us to get what we need to get. So we see our people just walking around and stuff, which is cool. Once we get more people on our base, you'll see a lot of people like walking around, doing their jobs. It's pretty cool. Alright, so where are we at? Wood shovel right here. Boom. Alright, that should clear that up. We should see that 1 go away. There it goes. Alright, the next thing we need to make is stone axes. We need to make a lot. Alright. We got 20 stone axes that we can put in here. And like I said, if you have a better axe, it'll last longer. So I think we do have there's the stone axes. We'll put that in there. And I thought we had another axe, but maybe not. Okay. Either way, that's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the management and go to the woodshed. We're going to assign Dargorod to that woodshed, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the evac. So we're going to do sticks, logs, and see the firewood, the planks, and the spruce bark. We'll do spruce bark. But the planks and the firewood, I'm going to leave unchecked because I just want a whole bunch of logs. Like I want him to do logs like crazy. And then I can do the firewood and the plank if I need it. But the logs are important for building, and so are the sticks. Now, the spruce bark, we're going to probably use that to sell. Once we get a market, we can put that spruce bark in there and sell it. But right now, we're just going to build it up. That way, we have a whole lot to sell once we get to that part where we can do a service market. So anyway, accept the assignments. We're going to do logs at 50% because we might even actually do it a little bit higher than 50%. Because we want logs to be the main thing that we are doing right now. We'll put sticks probably at like 20. And then we'll put the rest in spruce bark. So boom, there we go. We set our intensities. Everything's good. Everything's checked. Good to go. So we should see my man right here walking over to this woodshed going to work. Let's see. He's thinking about it. There he goes. So now he's cutting wood. Now once we get a lot of logs, once he gets done, this right here will fill up all the way up to the top. So we'll know that, there's a lot of logs in
One day,
there. So,
carpenters will be the most recognized craftsmen in the world.
so old girl that's doing the evac shed, she walks around. So you won't see her in here unless she's cleaning the area or whatever. But she walks around everywhere and picks up stuff off the ground and mines and all that kind of stuff. Gets clay and all that kind of stuff. So what I could do right now, while my wife is you know pregnant, I can assign. There's one more spot open. I don't know if I can assign her or not. Let's see. Oh, I can. All right, so she's there as well. So my wife is gonna help with the evac shed, and he's gonna do the wood and all that kind of stuff. So you kind of see how it works. So now he's gonna help me get logs and stuff, so we can really build up this community. Our next goal is to, as you can see, she's up there at the top left. She's disappeared. But anyway, we're going to get a well. We're going to get the mine going. We're going to get survival. We're going to get some hunting, some herbalists so we can make some potions and stuff like that. And farming is going to be a big thing next as well. So yeah, we're gonna make this area nice. Oh, let's see. Is this wifey right here? Yep, that's wifey. She's going to work. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, please hit that like, hit that follow, join the family. We also stream on Twitch as well, man. We're all about crafting games, base building games, survival games. Definitely gonna base most of our content on that as well. But we do play Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, all kinds of other stuff as well. But if you're enjoying this Medieval Dynasty episode 1, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow, join the family. And until next time, my friends, y'all be easy, all right? Peace!